SoapNet, it's Port Charles.
A man has been murdered.
Falsely accused.
I had nothing to do with this patient's death. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Oh, I don't want you to get mixed up in this thing with Ian.
Can he prove his innocence?
I want to find out what killed this man.
But could it cost Eve her life? Don't miss Port Charles. It's coming up next, right here on SoapNet.
Two soaps set in Port Charles.
We all know who killed this patient, don't we, Dr. Thornhart?
The reason this man is dead is because his body gave out.
Hey, give me security.
Security?
Yeah, this is Mark Boardman. Get up to 622 immediately. And call the police. A man has been murdered.
I'm exhausted. Ugh.
Oh, that's a good tired.
I had no idea being ticked off could feel so great.
Yeah, well, it's one of life's guilty pleasures. And if anybody has the right to be angry, it is you.
I don't want to think about that now. I'll think about that tomorrow. After all, tomorrow is another day.
Well, Scarlett, I do declare. See, I always knew there was a feisty Southern belle somewhere deep inside you.
Guess I have been feeling kind of feisty lately. Thanks to you.
Yeah, come on.
It's true. I mean, you've let me know that it's okay to have feelings, and you're always encouraging me to let those feelings out. You've really changed my life.
I'm just getting started.
You haven't answered my question. If you could find out whether or not Livy was your daughter, would you want to know?
If I said no, I'd be denying the truth, and that goes against everything I believe in. So, yes.
Are you sure?
I think I'd be ready for that if and when I cross that bridge.
Doc, you're already there.
What do you mean?
I ran a DNA test. Livy is your daughter.
You ran a DNA test without my permission, without even telling me?
I didn't feel like I had a choice, Doc. See, when we saw that picture, you know, of Grace and Livy together, I figured we can't just sit around and do nothing. So I did something. I thought I had to.
I confided things in you that I couldn't even tell my wife, Lucy. You betrayed that. You violated that.
Doc, I did not betray you. I was trying to help you, especially after I got the hair sample, you know.
You what?
Well, remember when my little bracelet caught in your hair and I got that hair, remember? Well, that gave me the idea. I went home and I got some hair out of Livy's brush and I ran the test and, Doc, it's a perfect match.
You invaded my privacy and Livy's just to satisfy your curiosity.
Okay, fine, be mad at me. But I was doing it for you because I couldn't stand to see you wondering like that, and now you know. Doc, Livy is your daughter.
Rachel and Estelle. They must have known this all along, and that's why they've tried so hard to keep Livy away from me.
All that plotting and conniving they did couldn't stop the universe from bringing you and Livy together.
Lucy, the universe is about 18 years too late.
No, it's not too late. There's still lots of time. Don't you see, Doc? Livy needed somebody. She needed you. You're her father. That's what fathers do. You have years to look forward to that.
Except you're forgetting that Livy wants nothing to do with me.
But once she finds out the truth, it'll make all the difference to her in the world.
Oh, come on, Lucy!
It will,
it's not that simple!
Doc.
Oh.
Listen to me. It is that simple. It has to be that simple. You can make it that simple because you have a daughter, Doc, and take it from somebody who doesn't really. I learned that the hard way. It's very important.
Wait a minute right there. This is not about you and Christina. You cannot use me to get the happy ending that you want.
Okay, fine. Maybe I don't get the happy ending, but I want that for you. Doc, you have Livy. You have a child in this world, and it's a wonderful thing, and I have to have my very best, most special friend have this happy ending. You deserve it, and so does she, so please just tell her
I can't.
the truth.
I can't, no. I can't tell her. I can't tell her. Not yet. Not, at least not until I tell Eve. Oh, that isn't going to be easy.
Look, Eve will understand. She has to understand. And so will Livy.
You think Livy will understand that I'm her father after everything that's happened? Let alone finding out the woman she thought is her mother isn't?
Don't you think she deserves it? Look, she
No,
deserves
no one
that.
deserves this, Lucy. No one deserves to have their life turned inside out. No one. Not Livy, and not Eve. Lucy, please, just go. I need to think.
I know, Doc, but I need to tell you one more thing. Another reason I ran that DNA test. Please listen. I couldn't watch you be lied to. Not you. Rachel lied to you, and Grace lied to you, and Estelle lied to you, and they played God with the truth, whether they should let you know you have a daughter or not. I couldn't have that happen.
What do you call what you did?
I'm okay that you're mad at me right now, but I know deep down you know you're mad at this whole awful, disgusting, horrible situation.
Lucy, just go, please. I need to be alone.
I know, and I understand that. I do.
And don't mention a word of this to Livy or anyone. Do you understand?
Of course I do. I would never do that. You know where I am when you need me, okay?
I think you've already given me enough to handle.
Don't either one of you touch anything. This is a crime scene.
This is insane.
No, we'll let the authorities make that decision.
Dr. Boardman's made some very serious charges against you.
She's making a habit around that.
Patient dies, and I find you standing over the body. That's hardly a joking matter.
And hardly unusual. It's happened to me, and it's happened to you.
Detective Garcia, is it? I had nothing to do with this patient's death.
No, all he had to do was give him a bolus of morphine.
His life was in bigger hands than even yours, Boardman.
So then what were you doing?
I asked him to come. When I realized Mr. Green was dying, he had been his doctor.
I didn't want him to die alone.
He was in renal and hepatic failure. His saturations were way below life-sustaining levels.
Symptomatic of a morphine overdose.
Well, let's wait and see what the autopsy says.
Good. Maybe we can't figure out what killed him.
Dr. Lambert, you weren't in the room when the patient expired?
No, but I was only out of the room for 2 minutes. Dr. Boardman and Dr. Locke can attest to that.
But the patient was alive when you left the room?
Yes.
Wise you being truthful about this. Otherwise, you might find yourself with Thornhart in the unemployment line. Or maybe even sharing a jail cell.
Boardman, you leave her out of this. It's my head you're after.
Go ahead, Mark. Pull all the rank you want. I've got the truth on my side. And friends on the board if you decide to make a stink about this.
In the meantime, Detective, you are going to arrest him.
There are no grounds for arrest. But we'll be talking, so don't leave town. And stay away from GH till this is settled.
I want him out of here now.
Dr. Thornhart, I'll walk you out.
Green didn't die for nothing. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Good morning.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
No, I fancy nothing. I was waiting for you. I was hoping you'd be all right, that's all.
You know, things sure have gotten a lot more exciting since you hit town.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Sit down. Did, Boardman try anything after I left?
Boardman is a jerk.
Oh,
You know, but now he's actually trying to add bully to his repertoire. He's actually trying to scare me.
Is it working?
Yeah. You know, I've dealt with bullies before, so I'll be okay. What's our next move?
I'm gonna track down Heller and DeMarco.
I thought you already did that. You came up short.
You gotta try harder. I'm convinced they hold the key to what happened to Green. We get 3 different patients with blue marks on their necks and all screwed up test results.
Right.
And then there's Boardman, trying so desperately to keep me away from Green. I'd like to know where his real interest lies.
Yeah, well, you be careful.
I didn't know you cared.
Well, you know what? It's getting late.
It's a full moon.
Yeah. Big and bright. I gotta go.
Oh, right.
See ya.
See ya.
I felt like I was flying. I felt so free.
Yeah, it's quite a rush, isn't it? Go as hard and as fast as you can. Forget everything but the wind in your face. Pretty cool.
Well, what is it you're trying to forget?
Where do I start? Way too depressing.
Look, I don't mind. Besides, all we ever talk about is my pathetic life anyway. Tonight, let's talk about you.
I'll make you a deal. You can ask 2 questions. Go ahead, shoot.
All right. So, what's your family like?
Couple brothers and sisters. We didn't grow up together.
So when's the last time you saw any?
Your 2 questions are up. You should smile more often. It suits you.
Yeah, I could definitely get used to this.
Hey.
Is it okay if I interrupt?
Yeah, more than okay. I was just standing up here thinking about that night when we stayed up and watched the sun come up after the nurse's ball.
Yeah. The sky was pink and orange. It was so beautiful.
You know, that night, I thought we were untouchable.
Remember you told me that story about Andromeda, the princess that was sacrificed to the sea monster?
How romantic.
It was. You always know the right thing to say.
Not lately. Eve, I just want to be the best husband I can possibly be to you. That's all I've ever wanted.
And I want to be the best wife, best lover, and your best friend.
You already are. What's wrong?
Bob Green died today.
Well, at least he's not suffering anymore.
I know, but it was just so frustrating. There was nothing we could do to help him.
You did everything you could.
Well, Ian went above and beyond the call of duty. And then Boardman has the nerve to accuse him of giving Bob Green a morphine overdose.
I'm sorry. It's too bad.
It's too bad.
You know, I don't want you to get mixed up in this thing with Ian. You could get slimed by association. I just want you to be safe. It's a husband's prerogative.
Okay. What do you say you take your husband's prerogative downstairs with me, and we light a fire, and we spend some quality time together, just the 2 of us?
I'd love it. But there's something I have to tell you first.
SoapNet, the one network that's pure.
Lucy.
Oh, Dr. Thornhart, hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's gone all right. I had a little more time to smell the flowers, if you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean, that dumb drug thing, and you being fired is very unfair. Now, I wanted to talk to the board for you. Will you let me do that? I want to.
I know, but no thanks.
Okay.
Is there, something else going on in that head of yours?
Yeah, I just realized something.
What's that?
This is, you know, where we first met.
Yes, it is. The very spot.
And Livy. Oh, how could we forget Livy? Oh, boy. You know what? I think about this spot. It probably has a very strong karmic field.
I'll take your word for that. How is Livy?
I don't know. I mean, she's trying very hard to get her life together, and it's just not very easy for her right now.
Well, I think it'd be harder if she didn't have you.
Tell me something. Have you ever tried, attempted to do the right thing? You thought you were doing the right thing, and then now you're not so certain that you did the right thing.
Well, my philosophy is, you do what you have to, when you have to, and then you deal with the consequences. Trying all the while not to upset too many people along the way.
That's lovely.
Thank you.
But you know what I think I did? I think I upset a whole apple cart here. I gotta go. I promised Serena I'd tuck her in.
I bet you tell one hell of a bedtime story.
I try to keep it interesting. Ta.
Ta.
There's been a big distance between us lately, and a large part of that is because I've been so focused on Livy.
Kevin, I'm not going to change the way I feel about Livy. I think that she is a spoiled, manipulative brat, and she's just like her mother.
No, she is nothing like her mother.
See, look, even the mention of her name, and you're already getting defensive.
And you get judgmental.
One of us has to. You can't see Livy for the person she really is. You've got these emotional blinders on.
No, Livy is not evil. She's just confused and vulnerable.
Oh, Kevin.
Look, a young girl finds out that her mother has been lying to her entire life. I think anyone going through that kind of trauma deserves some compassion and understanding.
But you are becoming so obsessed with this. It's all Livy all the time, 24 hours a day.
That's not true.
Really? Really? Then why are we standing up here on a beautiful romantic evening and the only thing you can talk about is Livy and her problems?
First you complain of shutting you out. Now you're upset that I'm not.
Kevin, do you really think I enjoy being jealous of one of your patients?
Eve, you don't have anything to be jealous about. Not Livy, not anyone.
Why not? She's this beautiful damsel in distress, and you are the poster boy for the white knight syndrome.
That is not what's going on.
Kevin, are you attracted to Livy?
No. And you know me better than that.
I thought I did. Look, can we just not use the L word for the rest of the evening? You know, even if it's just for 10 minutes, okay? Just no more mention of Livy.
Yeah, I guess it's best we don't get into this now. Besides, I'm sure we'll feel differently in the clear light of day.
Do you really believe that? I'm going to bed.
You're not into astronomy.
Not at all. I spend more time with my feet on the ground than my head in the clouds.
Well, my bet is you're the kind of guy who just thinks about all the mysteries in the world and just never admits to it.
Oh, but we've known each other, what, just a couple months, and already you know me better than people I've worked side by side with for years.
Well, some people just have this connection.
You feel it too? feel it too.
I don't get it. When I kissed you, you said we should just be friends.
I did say that, didn't I? I'm sorry, Livy. I meant that, too. Just you look so beautiful. I hope you know I would never take advantage of you.
I know.
Of all the people I've met, I've never known anyone with a heart as big as yours.
And I've never felt as safe with anyone as I do with you.
Wow. This has been a perfect night.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles.
Charles.
You told a lie, and now you're gonna fix it. Or you're gonna see yourself on the 6 o'clock news.
Saw Kevin? When?
I invited him for tea.
Are you HIV positive, Nurse Garnett?
Can you give us a comment?
Don't you think HIV?
Admit it, the day is never complete without your daily dose of Erica Kane and All My Children. Eventually, Erica will settle down and find someone special again. But is it today? You're going to have to watch and find out. Luckily, All My Children is coming up next here on SoapNet.
You never know who you'll buy.